Regarding the beta idol matter and corruption, it is commendable that the president has suspended her. It is also good that the EFCC is looking into it, and I'm hoping that the investigation will be thorough, the investigation will be forensic and conclusive, and those who are found culpable will eventually face prosecution if necessary. Now, regarding the last election, many Nigerians are not particularly happy about how the elections were held and conducted by INEC. The truth is that there were several issues in terms of malpractices. INEC wasn't transparent. The complete bastardization of the IREF, which was introduced to ensure electoral credibility. And of course, what Nigerians perceive as the station of the courts to look into those issues. I think Nigerians have the right to complain, and I'm hoping that going forward, reforms will be introduced, both through Parliament and, of course, even through the courts, in terms of principles of law, to guarantee an efficient judicial system. So I honestly hope that these concerns will be addressed. Because, as I said, there is now a strong perception that electoral justice in Nigeria is a mirage. I hope that perception will be corrected in the future. I think that is what I have to say about the elections and the courts. Now, restructuring is just a question of constitutional amendment, or what we could call devolution of powers. This has been an agitation that has been ongoing for years. It is important for power to be devolved to the states where necessary. It is important for us to reform our governance system. It is also important for us to institutionalize the way things are done in our country and deploy technology for the advancement of the nation. And then regarding future elections, I'm hoping that there will be necessary amendments to the new Electoral Act. I'm also hoping that we will begin to move forward, from just having IREF as a product of the guidelines to a mandatory requirement of the Electoral Act in very clear and undisputed terms. I am also hoping that the burden of proof will be shifted from petitioners to INEC, so that it would now be the responsibility of INEC to show that the elections were done in substantial compliance with the provisions of the Electoral Act. These are some of the reforms that need to be put in place. And we must also entertain electronic voting. We should go beyond the manual thing. We should have an electronic voting. We should have diaspora voting. These are reforms that have become expedient, reforms that have become very necessary. And I hope that steps will be taken in that regard to put them in place.